Hi, friends. It's Saturday, May 31st, 2025. Something big happened this evening on Truth Social with President Trump. Let me break it down for you because it can be a little bit confusing. It started with the Babylon Bee putting out an article, one of their funny ones. Biden family worried they may be running out of time to exploit Joe Biden's health. Then some patriot on Truth Social, I think it's LLIJH, put out as a response to that, there is no Joe Biden. Executed in 2020. Biden clones, doubles, and robotic engineered soulless, mindless entities are what you see. Trump grabbed that and reposted that. We do have to remember, President Trump has been saying over and over for several years now that he's shot. Joe Biden's shot. He doesn't even know he's alive. Then we've also, like you've seen with some of my videos, been talking about him posting videos of Joe Biden or somebody looking like Joe Biden wearing a mask. And it's obvious and nobody talks about it. There's just one guy or many guys that are wearing a mask, a Joe Biden mask, and masquerading around as Joe Biden, as the president of the United States of America, the leader of the free world. There's so many things wrong with that, it's not even funny. But then something occurred to me, something that happened on Joe's inauguration day that didn't make sense then, and now it makes sense. Check this out.
I also want to point out that they did the 21 gun salute with 2 guns actually at the cemetery when he arrived to the tomb of the unknown soldier. And then you got these 3 knuckleheads that showed up for some reason, which is weird too. And they showed up way before the family did, because you can see the family walking in. But I figured out why they did the 1:22 seconds of silence or awkwardness from my last video. It was because they were supposed to do the 21 gun salute after the president got sworn in. This is Trump's 21 gun salute directly after he got sworn into office as president. Now you can go back and you can find videos where you can hear Obama's going off, you can hear Bush's going off, but Biden didn't do it for some reason. And the military didn't have their honors on or their ranks. And it kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it? Now, I want to read this about the 21 gun salute. It says, in accordance with the ceremonial standard operating procedure of the 3rd U.S. Infantry, i.e. the Old Guard, the various gun salutes are assigned as follows. Each round in a given salute is fired one at a time. The number of cannon used in a battery depends upon the intervals between each round fired. Now, I want you to notice that Trump had 4 cannons firing. Now, the military code says they want an odd number firing, so this isn't all that awkward with 4 of them firing. But I want you to look back at Biden's inauguration when they're laying the wreath and he's pulling up, that there's 3 cannons there. 2 are actually firing every 6 seconds, which will bring it to 2 minutes and 6 seconds by the time it's all done. Now, this is interesting here. A 3-gun battery firing 2 of its guns with 5-second intervals between rounds and 1 gun remaining at the ready in case of a misfire. Such a battery would be used at an armed forces full honors funeral or for a state arrival ceremony of a foreign dignitary at the Tomb of the Unknowns in Arlington National Cemetery. So they were firing 2 guns that is right on with this for a arrival of a foreign dignitary. What's up with that?
Basically, President Trump has insinuated that Joe Biden was in fact dead as of 2020, executed, which means he'd already been caught, indicted, found guilty, and punished for treason, thus executed. And this gives weight and credence to all the anons out there saying, Joe's been gone. Like I said, Trump's been saying, Joe's shot. He doesn't know he's alive for several years now. If you have faith in President Trump, then tonight's confirmation from him was huge for you. Now the auto pen. This would mean that a group of rogue actors rigged the 2020 election, pretended an American president was elected who no longer existed, then went ham, creating and auto penning whatever they wanted to into law, signing over 4,200 pardons, acting like the Wizard of Oz behind the curtain or the White House. While Hollywood and the media defended them, told us Joe was sharp as a tack, and chastised us, the conspiracy theorists, for calling it well before the 2020 election. Folks, We just lived through 4 years of Weekend at Bernie's and the 1993 movie Dave. America got played, but they just got caught. Friends, it just got real.